Hello everyone, this is S. Waghmare, Department of Mechanical Engineering, YB Patil Polytechnic, Akoti, Pune. So in today's session, we are going to start one topic of automobile engineering. Name of the topic is Automobile Electrical and Electronic System, and marks allotted for this topic are 14 marks. So maximum marks are allotted for this topic out of the 6 unit. So automobile electrical and electronic system. Okay, the electrical system means a storage battery, generator, starting or cranking motor, lightning system, ignition system, and various accessories and controls in the automobile. Okay, so originally the electrical system of the automobile was limited to the ignition system, but nowadays we are using this electrical system concept for storage battery, generator, starting and cranking motor, lightning system. Okay, so electricity is used for many parts of the car, from headlights to the radio, car tape, but its chief function is to provide the electrical spark needed to ignite the fuel in the cylinders. Okay, so we are going to see in detail in this topic. Now let us see contents of the topic here of this unit. So I have divided this topic into 6 parts. So first part is the electrical basics and lead acid battery. Okay, electrical basics and lead acid battery. And second part is the starting system. Third one is charging system, then ignition system, wiring and lightning system, gauges and actuators. Okay, so this is the syllabus for this topic, and in today's session we are going to see only this electrical basics. Okay, some concepts are there we are going to study here, and after that we will see construction and working of lead acid battery. Okay, in that how it works, then what are the components of the lead acid battery, then maintenance of the lead acid battery. Okay, so all these points we are going to complete here in today's session. Okay, so remember this part is only we are going to see in this session only, and the remaining parts we will see later. Okay, so let us begin with the first part, that is basic electronics principles. Okay, some concepts or terms are there, we'll see it. Already you have studied it, but it is necessary to understand the automotive electronics. Okay, so first point is current. So what do you mean by current? Current is nothing but a rate of flow. Current is nothing but a rate of flow of electric charge over a point or a region. Okay, suppose a wire is there and we are supplying a current here. Okay, so rate of flow of electron movement is there. So rate of flow of electric charge over a point or a region is known as current. Okay, the next is voltage. Next concept or next point is voltage. Voltage is also known as EMF, electromotive force. What is meant by voltage? So it is a quantitative expression of the representation of the potential difference. Suppose a wire is there and we are supplying a current here. So the potential difference between the 2 points. Okay, potential difference between the 2 points when current is flowing through the wire Then the quantitative representation of this voltage is nothing but, or potential difference is nothing but voltage. Okay, the next is resistance. Okay, resistance, the opposition of the flow of current. Okay, opposition, some resistance is there to the flow of current when we supply the current to the wire. So that resistance is nothing but, or that opposition is nothing but resistance. Okay, for every material there is a resistance for the flow of electricity. Okay, and it is denoted by letter R. Okay, resistance is denoted by letter R, and voltage is denoted by capital letter V. Current is denoted by letter I. Here it is V, and here it is R. Okay, the next point is electricity. Electricity, what is meant by electricity? Electricity is one form of energy. Okay, electricity is one form of energy, or we can say it is the movement of electrons from one point to other point. Okay, when we supply the electricity, then there is movement of electrons from one point to other point. So this is electricity. Okay, the next is magnetism. Magnetism is nothing but it is a physical phenomena. Okay, it is a physical phenomena produced by the motion of electric charge, which results in attraction and repulsion of forces between the object. Okay, so this is a magnetism. The next is electromagnetism. Electromagnetism, it is a process in which magnetic field is created by the current. Okay, suppose one wire is there, and we are supplying a current here, current I. Then what happens? Here it is, magnetic fields are generated. Magnetic fields are generated around this wire. So this process is known as electromagnetism. It is a process in which magnetic field is created by the current in the conductor. Okay, the next is induction. So what is meant by induction? It is a process in which conductor is put in a particular position and magnetic fields keeps varying or stationary, and a conductor is moving. Okay, so suppose one conductor is there or wire is there, and this conductor is moving, and here it is, magnetic fields are generated. Okay, these magnetic fields are generated. So it is a process in which conductor is put in a particular position and magnetic fields keeps varying, okay, or stationary, and a conductor is moving. This produces voltage or electromotive force across the electric current, across the electric conductor. Okay, because of this stationary or moving conductor, here it is, voltage is generated. Voltage is generated if we keep this conductor besides this magnetic field. Okay, here it is, current is generated. The next is rectification. So what is meant by rectification? Rectification, it is a process of conversion of alternating current into direct current. So conversion of AC to DC is known as rectification. Okay, rectification is performed by diode. Okay, the equipment known as diode, and by using that diode we perform this rectification process, conversion of AC into DC. Okay, so rectification allows current to flow in one direction but not in opposite direction. Okay, so by using the diode we perform this rectification. Diode is used to flow the current only in one direction, okay, not in opposite direction. Okay, this is all about the rectification. The next point is Ohm's law. Okay, this is very basic law in electrical, Ohm's law. Okay, for 2 marks there may be question in your examination, so you just remember this Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? Statement of the Ohm's law. It states that at constant temperature the voltage V across a conducting material is directly proportional to the current flowing through the material. Okay, so mathematically V is directly proportional to I, voltage is directly proportional to current. Okay, so therefore we can write this equation as a V is equal to Ri, and R is nothing but this is a constant, proportional constant, so it is a resistance. Okay, R is known as a resistance. Okay, so all these are the important terms related to the automotive electronics. Okay, you have to understand this. The next point is basic electronics components used in automobile. Okay, next point is basic electrical and electronic components used in automobile. This point is very important for you people because question may be there in your examination. You need to define these components, or you need to draw the symbols for these components, so it is important for you people. So first is transistor. Okay, what is meant by transistor? First of all, a transistor is a device that regulates current or voltage flow. Okay, it regulates the current or voltage flow and act as a switch and amplifier for electronic signal. It converts auto signal into electronic signal. Okay, generally transistors have a very long life, smaller in size, and can operate on longer voltage supply for greater safety and require no filament current. Okay, so this symbol is important. This symbol shows a transistor. Okay, base, collector and emitter. Okay, NPN transistor, PNP transistor, these are the types of transistor. Here it is NPN transistor. This is base, this is collector, and this is emitter. So remember this symbol. The next is resistor. Okay, resistance, this definition already we have studied. Resistance is nothing but it is the opposition to the rate of flow, opposition to the flow of current. Okay, so resistor, it is a device or component. It is a passive electrical component to create resistance in the flow of electric current, means it create a resistance to the flow of current. So symbol for the resistor is like this, so remember this also. Then next is a rectifier. A rectifier is an electrical component to that converts AC into DC. Okay, conversion of AC into DC. So this is rectifier. You can see the symbol here. It is one triangle is there, and on the both end horizontal line is there, and here it is one across line. Okay, the next is diode. Okay, diode is an electrical component that allows the flow of current in only one direction. Okay, in only one direction. So this is a diode. In circuit diagram, a diode is represented by a triangle with a line across one vertex. Okay, so this is one triangle, and here it is one line, and here it is one across line which shows the symbol of diode. The next component is amplifier. An amplifier is used to increase the amplitude of signal waveform. Okay, amplification. Okay, amplification, for amplification purpose amplifier is used. So symbol for amplifier is one triangle and two lines at the two end. Okay, without changing other parameters of the waveform such as frequency or wave shape. So this is amplifier. Okay, amplification of the sound, amplification of the energy. So this is amplifier. Okay, so all these definitions are important. So next point is, what is battery? Definition of battery. Battery is a device that converts chemical energy contained within its active materials directly into electrical energy by means of electrochemical oxidation, reduction reaction. This reaction is also known as redox reaction. Okay, means in short, battery is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Okay, so in redox reaction involves the transfer of electrons from one material to another material via an electric circuit. Okay, this is the definition of battery. See once again, battery is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy, okay, by the redox reaction. Okay, this is the definition of battery. Okay, now next point is automotive battery. Next point is automotive battery. The battery which is used in automobile is known as automotive battery. Okay, what is meant by automotive battery? Before that, let us see history about the automotive battery. Early, in earlier days, car did not have batteries as their electrical systems were limited. A bell was used, okay, a ringing bell was used instead of electric iron. Headlights were gas powered, okay, and the engine was started with a crank. Car batteries became widely used around 1920 as car becomes equipped with electric starters. Okay, the sealed battery which did not require refilling was invented in 1971. Okay, means in 1920, since 1920 we are using a car batteries for starting purpose. Okay, the Hudson Motor Car Company was first car to use the standardized battery in 1918. Okay, since then we are using the battery, automotive battery. So what is meant by automotive battery? Let us see. Automotive battery is the heart of electric vehicle. Heart of electric vehicle. It supplies the initial current to starting and ignition system. It supplies the initial current required for starting purpose and ignition purpose. Okay, the main function of automotive battery is to store and distribute the electric current to various systems in the vehicle, or in other words we can say the main function of automotive battery is to store and distribute the electric current according to requirement. According to requirements, different systems are there: starting system, ignition system, lightning system. Okay, so and another accessories are there. To run that accessories or to run these systems we require a current, and this current is supplied by the automotive battery. Or when the generator or alternator is not charging, means when engine is stopped, the battery supplies the current to other electric device for all the time. Okay, suppose at the starting time engine is not running, in that case no electricity is there, and that electricity or current is supplied by the battery. Okay, and along with that some equipments or accessories are there in the automobile, that is electrical components or gadgets such as electrical gauges, digital gadgets, power windows, central locking mechanism, and air conditioning. So all these are the accessories or systems attached to the vehicle. To run these accessories we require a current, and this necessity of current is fulfilled by the battery. Okay, so this is the main function of the battery, to supply the current. Okay, along with that it acts as a secondary source of electric current when the vehicle is not operating or running, or the generator speed is not sufficient to meet the requirements. Okay, the generator or alternator is running at very slow speed, and in that case also we require a current. So this demand is fulfilled by the battery. Okay, so this is all about the automotive battery. Automotive battery is very important component in vehicle nowadays. Okay, now next is types of battery. Okay, so according to technology, first point is according to technology, four types are there. First type is lead acid battery, second type is the alkaline battery, third one is zinc acid battery, fourth one is lithium ion battery. Okay, so these are the four types of batteries according to the technology. Okay, and in your syllabus only lead acid battery is there. Okay, only lead acid battery is there, and we are going to study it in detail. Okay, then fourth one here, lithium ion battery. This is a very modern type of battery. Lithium ion battery is the latest and most advanced type of battery. Okay, manufacturers of use lithium ion battery mainly in electric cars or vehicle. Okay, uh, in electric car or electric vehicle, ion battery, lithium ion battery is used. Then next classification or type of the batteries according to the voltage. So 6 volt battery, 12 volt battery, and 24 volt battery. So 6 volt battery is used in small bikes, okay, or motorcycle. 6 volt battery is used in motorcycle. Then next is 12 volt battery, typical 12 volt battery used in motorcycles and cars. Okay, then the 24 volt battery typically used in commercial vehicle, or we can say it in heavy vehicle. This 24 volt battery is used. Okay, so this is all about the battery basics. Now next is automobile lead acid battery or lead acid battery. So first of all, what is meant by battery? Battery is nothing but we have already seen. It is a device which converts a chemical energy into electrical energy. Okay. So what is lead acid battery? The battery which uses sponge lead and lead peroxide for the conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy. Such type of battery is called as lead acid battery. Okay, here we are using sponge lead, that is Pb and lead peroxide PbO2. Okay, PbO2. This is lead peroxide and this is a sponge lead. So combination of these two plates are there. Okay, so to convert chemical energy into electrical energy, these two plates are used in lead acid battery. Okay, so such type of device is known as lead acid battery. Okay, so first of all, we'll see this diagram. Okay, in this diagram, this is a battery. Here it is, number of plates are there. Actually, these are the cells. So this is first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell, fifth cell, sixth cell, like this. And in each cell there are number of plates, positive plate and negative plates are there. Okay, so these are the plates. Then this is a container. Okay, this is a container. This outer part is the container, and inside that container compartments are made. So in these compartments, these plates are installed here. So this each compartment is known as cell. Okay, and this top portion is known as cover of the lead acid battery. Okay, and here two terminals are there. One is positive terminal and next one is negative terminal. Okay, next one is negative terminal. Okay, this is the basic construction of the lead acid battery. We'll see it in detail. Lead acid battery of 12 volts has a 6 cell. Okay, and each cell generates a 2 volts. Okay, suppose the battery is of 12 volts, then there are 6 cells, and if the battery is 6 volt battery, then it has a 3 cells. Okay, it has a 3 cells. So each cell will generate a 2 volts. Each cell will generate a 2 volts. Okay, so each cell consists of positive and negative plates. The positive plate has a grid of lead and antimony alloy filled with dark brown crystalline material, lead peroxide. Okay, means positive plates are made up by the lead peroxide material. Okay, so remember this. Then the negative plate has a grid filled with a spongy lead, that is Pb. Okay, negative plates are made up by the spongy lead. The positive and negative plates are immersed in electrolyte of dilute sulfuric acid. Electrolyte of dilute sulfuric acid is used. Dilute sulfuric acid in the sense H2SO4 and water is there. Then the fully charged battery has an electrolyte of 1.220 to 1.230 specific gravity. Okay, if the battery is fully charged, then that electrolyte is having a 1.220 to 1.230 specific gravity. So remember this. Then next point is, in this diagram we can see, if this is 6-volt battery, then 3 compartments are there. This is first compartment, this is second compartment, and this is third compartment. If the battery is 12 volts, then this is first compartment, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth compartment. So these are the compartments, and inside this compartment positive and negative plates are alternatively arranged. Okay, so each cell will generate 2 holes. So this is a basic construction of the lead acid battery. Okay, so in the construction we have to study important components of the lead acid battery. Okay, so first very important component of the lead acid battery is container. Okay, so in this diagram you can see the container. Okay, container is nothing but outer part. Okay, outer part of the battery. Okay, so here it is, compartments are there inside the container. Okay, it is a single piece monoblock molding. Okay, container is nothing but single piece monoblock molding containing 3 to 6 compartment. If it is 6-volt battery, then 3 compartments are there. If it is 6-volt battery, 12-volt battery, then it is having a 6 compartment. Okay, the material used for manufacturing these container are hard rubber, or it is also known as ebonite. Then molded plastic of bituminous material is also used to manufacture the container. Then nowadays the material used for manufacturing the container is polypropylene. This material is used, remember this, polypropylene, this material is used nowadays because it is very strong and light in weight. Okay, so this container is divided into compartment by partition for different cells. Then at the bottom of this compartment the bridges are formed. These bridges are formed at the bottom to minimizing the short circuit, because what happens here inside this compartment, electrolyte is there may be a chances of entry of this electrolyte from one compartment to another compartment. So to avoid that, we have to provide, or we have to produce here bridges at the bottom of the compartment. Okay, so this is all about the container. Okay, so remember this is very important point, components of battery. Then next is plates. Next component is plate. Actually there are 2 types of plate in each cell. Okay, number of plates are there in each cell. One is positive plate and second one is negative plate. Okay, so number of plates, series of positive plates are there. In this diagram you can see this gray color plates are of negative plates. Okay, and these black color plates are of positive type. Okay, these plates are arranged alternatively, positive negative, and so on. Okay, and these positive plates are connected in series. Similar to that, negative plates are connected in series, and after that one terminal is taken out of this and one terminal is taken out of this, and then this terminal is connected to the next terminal, cell or compartment of the battery. Okay, so see here, there are 2 sets of plate, namely positive set of plates and negative set of plates. The plate set connected to positive terminal of cell consists of a grid filled with plates of lead peroxide, which is brown in color. Okay, so these positive plates are of PbO2. Okay, PbO2. PbO2, and these negative plates are of sponge lead. Okay, so this lead peroxide plates are brown in color, and the negative terminal cell consists of grid filled with metallic lead, which is spongy and dull gray in color. Okay, so this Pb is gray in color. Okay, this is about the plates. The next component of the lead acid battery is grid. Okay, grid is nothing but this is one type of design of the plate. Okay, design of the positive and negative plate. uh, okay, an alloy consisting of lead and antimony is used for grid. Plates of lead acid battery consist of electrically conduction grid framework in mesh form. Okay, so here it is mesh form, you can see, which is active material are incorporated by electrochemical process. These grids serve to conduct the current to and from active materials of positive and negative plates. Okay, so this is mesh type of grids are there. Okay, positive and negative plates. Then next component is the separator. Okay, separators are used to separate the positive and negative plates. So in between the positive and negative plate there is separator. This is a separator. Separators are specially made from the specially treated wood, rubber, resin, impregnated rubber fibers, alone or in combination with rubber or mats of glass. Okay, so you remember this material: treated wood, rubber, resin, and impregnated fibers. Okay, separators are placed between positive and negative plates. As already I have told you, the separators are designed to hold the plates apart so that they do not touch each other, and at the same time it must porous enough to permit liquid to circulate between the plates. Okay, so this is about the separator. So separator is also one more important component in the lead acid battery. Then next component is cell cover. Okay, cell cover. This blue color part is the cell cover of the lead acid battery. Each cell cover sealed with cover of hard rubber. Okay, so material used for cell cover is hard rubber through which the positive and negative terminals project. Okay, opening for positive and negative terminal is there. Adjacent negative and positive terminals are connected by the connector strap. Each cover has opening through which electrolyte can be added in a battery. Means when there is a need of replacing the electrolyte, there is opening through which we can add the electrolyte in the battery cell. Okay, a filler cap is there which is screwed on this opening. Then the filler cap has air vent for escape of gas formed inside the battery, because what happens, electrolyte is there and PbO2, these materials are used, so some chemical reaction is there. Because of that chemical reaction, there are some gases. To remove these gases, we have to provide a vent or air vent. Okay, so air vent is provided in the filler cap. Okay, so this is about the cell cover. The next component is electrolyte. Okay, electrolyte electrolyte is filled in the compartment or cell of the lead acid battery. The electrolyte used is sulfuric acid as an electrolyte in a lead acid battery. Then electrolyte used in lead acid battery is a solution of sulfuric acid. It consists of 40% of sulfuric acid and 60% of distilled water. So remember these 2 points, that is 40% of H2SO4 and 60% of water. Okay, this is a dilute solution, or this is a solution which is used as an electrolyte in lead acid battery. Then the level of electrolyte in the container is about 10 mm above the tops of the plate. Okay, whatever the positive and negative plates are there, the level of the electrolyte should be 10 mm above these plates. When the electrolyte has been added, the battery is given an initial forming charge. It is ready for operation. Okay, so electrolyte. Then next is cell connectors. Okay, cell connector, you can see these are the cell connector. These are the cell connector to connect the cells of a battery. Okay, and these are the cells. Okay, cells in the sense compartments. To connect the cells of a battery in series, the elements are placed in each cell so that the negative terminal of one cell will be adjacent to the positive terminal of the next cell, and so on. Okay, cell connectors are placed over the protruding terminal parts and welded to them to connect the cell in series. The connector must be heavy enough to carry high current required for starting without overheating, because at the time of starting a high current will flow from the battery. So to sustain against that high current, connector must be heavy enough. Okay, so this is about the connector. Then next component in the lead acid battery is tapered terminal. Okay, actually there are two terminals, one is positive terminal and another one is negative terminal. Okay, another is negative terminal. Suppose this is a positive terminal and this is a negative terminal. This is a negative terminal. Battery terminals are of special design, being tapered to specified dimension in accordance with standards agreed upon the industry, that all positive and negative cable clamp terminals will fit any corresponding battery terminal interchangeability. Okay, means this terminal should fit in any battery. Okay, so to satisfy the interchangeability, according to that this taper terminal are designed. Then one important point is there regarding this taper terminal. Positive terminal is slightly larger at the top. Okay, suppose this is a positive terminal and this is a negative terminal. This is a negative terminal. So what it says, positive terminal is slightly larger at the top. This is larger at the top than the negative terminal at the top, so as to minimize the danger of installing the battery in reverse. Okay, so to avoid this installing a battery in reverse, we have to provide somewhat larger space at the top, and here it is somewhat smaller space, smaller shape at the top portion of the negative terminal. Okay, the next is sealing compound. Sealing compound is nothing but these are used to form an acid tight joint between the covers and containers. Okay, this is just a sealing compound. Then next is working of lead acid battery. Okay, working of lead acid battery. We have studied that battery converts the chemical energy into electrical energy, then it generates the voltage. Okay, here we will see working of lead acid battery in detail. Okay, so to understand the working of lead acid battery, consider or take one beaker or container in which electrolyte solution is there, that is H2SO4. H2SO4 is act as an electrolyte here, and immerse one positive electrode and one negative electrode. Okay, positive electrode in the sense PbO2, lead peroxide, this act as a positive electrode, and Pb, that is sponge lead, act as a negative electrode. So consider first case, that is discharging. Okay, discharging of the battery. Discharging in the sense we are using electricity from the battery. Suppose here it is one bulb is attached. Okay, one bulb is attached and this is lighting, means we are using the electricity from the battery. Okay, so what happens here, it is positive H plus ion move towards the anode. So here it is H2 and O, combination of these two takes place, and here it is formation of water takes place, and this negative SO4 ion move towards the Pb and it forms a PbSO4 solution. Okay, PbSO4 solution, and because of this what happens, increase in quantity of the water. Here it is a dilution of the solution takes place, or dilute solution of the H2SO4 is there, means concentration of H2SO4 is minimizing. Okay, so this is a discharging process. Okay, discharging of the battery process. You can see in this reaction, PbO2 is the lead peroxide, and this is a positive plate. Then H2SO4, it adds a electrolyte. Okay, then Pb sponge lead is there, that is negative plate. Okay, if reaction takes place, then what happens? Discharging. Then PbSO4 and PbSO4, these separation of these two takes place, and H2O. Okay, H2O will generate there. That means water will be more, quantity of water will be more. Okay, so this is the discharging process. And in case of charging of battery, exactly reverse reaction takes place. Means this H plus ion move towards the negative, and negative ions move towards the positive terminal. And because of that, what happens? PbSO4 and 2H2O, it forms a spongy lead and lead peroxide, and concentration of the H2SO4 again comes to its original level. And this is a charging process, and charging process is done by using a DC supply. Okay, DC supply. And in automobile, the charging is taking place by using a alternator or dynamo. Okay, so this is about the working of lead acid battery. Okay, so this point is very important from your examination point of view. So components and working of the lead acid battery. Now next point is battery testing. Okay, battery testing. As battery get discharged because of the usage, you have to maintain the battery health. Okay, the health of the battery should be maintained, otherwise it will fail to serve for a long time or long span of time. Okay, so servicing and testing of battery should be done regularly on in order to maintain the prescribed specific level to attain good delivery of electricity to support electrical system. Hence maintenance is important for battery. Okay, so following are the battery test. So first test is specific gravity test, second one is the open hole test, high charge test, last one is cadmium test. We'll see it in detail what is meant by specific gravity test, how it is carried out. Okay, so first is specific gravity test. Specific gravity test is carried out by using one equipment, and that equipment is known as hydrometer. Okay, while chemical reactions are taking place in the battery during discharge, electrolyte becomes dilute due to formation of water. Means water level increases or concentration of water increases, means discharging of the battery taking place. Okay, so proportion of water increases with increase in discharge of battery. The relative amount of water, okay, this is important, the relative amount of water and acid is determined by the specific gravity test. Means what we do here, the relative amount of water and acid is determined by the specific gravity test, and the equipment used to carry out the specific gravity test is hydrometer. Okay, hydrometer measures the specific gravity of electrolyte in each cell. Okay, so here it is, one table is given, and this test is carried out at 27 degrees Celsius temperature. Okay, so if you observe here, if the specific gravity of the electrolyte is 1.220 to 1.230, then we can say this as a fully charged battery. Okay, there is no need of any maintenance of the battery if the hydrometer shows this type of reading. Okay, then if the hydrometer shows a reading of 1.200 to 1.210, then we can say 75% battery charged. Then if hydrometer shows 1.175 to 1.185, then we can say 50% battery charged. Then If it is 1.150 to 1.160, then it is 25% charged battery. If it is 1.125 to 1.135, then very little charged battery is there. Then if it shows, hydrometer shows 1.100 to 1.110, then you need to be replace the electrolyte. You need to replace the electrolyte because your battery is fully discharged. Okay, so according to this value, we can take the decision about the battery maintenance. The next is battery testing. Next point is open hole test. Okay, open hole test. Here it is, voltmeter is used to measure the voltage of the battery. Generally fully charged battery is having a voltage of 2.1 volts. Okay, uh, the specific gravity measurement can be indirectly made with voltmeter. Okay, means if voltage is 12.66 volt, then we can say this is fully charged battery. If voltmeter shows 12.45 volts, then it is 75% charged battery is there. One If voltmeter shows 12.24 volts, then it is 50% charged. If it shows 12.06 volts, then it is 25% charged. And if it is less than 12.06, then it is discharged, and you need to replace the electrolyte, or you need to maintain the battery. Okay, then next test is high charge test. Okay, high charge test. At the time of starting, cranking motor draws very high current, due to which the cell voltage drops. Okay, at the time of starting, the cranking motor draws very high current, due to which the cell voltage drops. To satisfy this condition, high discharge test is made with the help of cell voltage tester. Means at the time of starting we need a very high current, and because of that voltage drop is there. Okay, to satisfy this, high discharge test is carried out with the help of cell voltage tester. Okay, this test is done by drawing a heavy current of about 150 to 200 ampere from the battery. Test is done for 5 seconds. At the end of test, voltage of each cell should not fall below 1.5 volt, and difference of cell voltage of various cells should not exceed 0.2 volt, otherwise battery is considered to be defective. Okay, so in this way the high charge test is carried out. Generally this type of test is carried out to satisfy the condition of starting. Okay, the next is cadmium test. Cadmium test is done to ensure whether battery plates are defective or not. Okay, battery plates are defective or not. For this purpose, this cadmium test is carried out. Okay, so this is about the battery testing. Now next point is battery rating. Battery rating is nothing but it is the measure of energy stored in it. Okay, so how much energy is stored in the battery? It shows the battery rating. Okay, there are three types of battery rating. First one is 20-hour rate, cold rating, and then third one is 25 ampere rate. Okay, so these are the three types of battery rating. We'll see it in detail. So first is 20-hour rating. 20-hour rating is nothing but it represents the rate of current. Okay, it represents the rate of current a battery can deliver continuously for 20 hours, after which the cell voltage should not drop below 1.75. Okay, so 20-hour rate is nothing but it indicates the lighting ability of fully charged battery. Okay, fully charged battery, lighting ability of the fully charged battery is nothing but 20-hour rate, and this test is carried at a temperature of 80 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, the next battery rating is cold rating. Okay, cold rating, generally this type of cold rating indicates the cold weather starting ability of the battery. Okay, it indicates the number of minutes a 6 volt battery can deliver 300 ampere at 0 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, then next is 25 ampere rate. It is the ability of battery to carry electrical operating load when the generator is not working. When the generator is not working. So this is 25 ampere battery. You remember these definitions? Question may ask in your examination for 2 marks or for 4 marks. So remember this battery rating. Okay, 20 hour rating, cold rating, 25 ampere rate. Okay, the next point is battery capacity. Next point is battery capacity. So what is meant by battery capacity? Battery capacity is defined as the amount of current it can deliver. Okay, the amount of current depends upon the following factors. First is number of plates, then area of plates, quantity of electrolyte, temperature. So on all these parameter, battery capacity is dependent. Okay, then next very important point is care of battery recommended by the battery manufacturer. Okay, means battery maintenance, how we should have to perform the maintenance of battery. So first point is make sure that battery is clamped firmly in a battery frame. Then check electrolyte level in the battery at least in a month. Okay, the level should not be minimum or above maximum level indicated in the on battery casing. After filling electrolyte, make sure that filler caps are firmly closed. Then check the specific gravity of electrolyte in each cell with hydrometer. The specific gravity should not be less than 1.2 in each cell. Okay, make sure that air vents of the filler caps are not clogged to allow the chemical vapors to escape. Otherwise what will happen, the vapors will remain inside the battery and it may cause the battery to work not properly. Then clean the battery terminal thoroughly and apply petroleum jelly to terminal to prevent oxidation and corrosion. Check battery voltage with voltmeter. Do not use electrical accessories with the engine switched off for a long period. Means when engine is uh, in off condition for a long period, do not use electrical accessories. Okay, this drains the battery power. When car is not used for long period, battery slowly discharges. It is advisable to either keep a battery in warm place or run the engine every alternate day about 15 to 20 minutes so that battery maintains its charge. Okay, I think you have understood this point. Then replace damaged fuses of same ampere rating. Never short the poles of the battery while disconnecting the terminals and lifting it out of its frame. So for normal working of the battery, you have to uh, remember these points. Okay, the next point is silent features of maintenance free battery. Maintenance free battery, easy handling, no special handling or shipping containers are required for the sealed lead acid battery due to leak proof battery construction. Economical, lead acid battery is readily available and lower in cost than alternative batteries such as lithium batteries. Okay, lithium batteries are generally used in electrical cars, lithium ion batteries. Okay, then long service life. Lead acid batteries have longer life, around 3 to 5 years as compared to other batteries. Lead acid battery has excellent recovery properties from deep discharge. Means if a battery get discharged after some time, we can charge. Means excellent recovery properties are there. Then wide operation temperature, means in discharged range is -4 degree Fahrenheit to 140 degree Fahrenheit. Then charged range is -5 degree Fahrenheit to 122 degree Fahrenheit. Then design flexibility, we can design any type of battery or save for that battery. Flexibility is there. Then it is rugged construction or robust construction is there. So these are the salient features of maintenance free battery. Okay, this is all about the basics of electrical electronics and construction and working of lead acid battery. I hope you understood all these points. Okay. Then in another video, in next video, we'll see the remaining parts of this topic. Okay, so thank you. Stay home, stay safe.